Hey guys, just a quick silly video for you. The Unskilled garbage recycler was breaking down this old folding umbrella to separate the pieces so it could be recycled, put in the recycling. And just looking at this frame, now the fat man is unskilled at many things. The most unskilled areas are anything to do with art or anything to do with music. Right, has the least amount of skill, the most unskilled. However, now and again, the fat man sees something that inspires some silly behaviour, and that's what happened in this case. So off to the grinder to cut off the handle. You guys will work out what this is going to be pretty much at different times during the video, I would imagine. So everything used was either rubbish or just leftovers. So there's some leftover black paint there. Some people will be getting the idea already. It was just silly, just a silly idea that came out of nowhere, and there was 30 minutes free. So that paint had been sitting there for about 12 years or something. Some little job 12 years ago, a little bit of black paint in the bottom. Sticky old brush. Piece of polystyrene that had been lying around for ages. Come on, you got to be honest. When you say when you realised what this was, you got to be honest, okay? You can't say that you worked it out just from the thumbnail or in the first 5 seconds, unless it's true, in which case that's okay. Oh, that's a pair of black tights there. Not the old man's tights, somebody else's old black tights that were being thrown away. It's just silly. I know it's silly. Not really related directly to our normal type of video, but it's something to do with the old farmhouse, and some people are interested in what goes on at the old farmhouse. So this is what is going on there this week. So it was about 30 minutes, and then the paint was left to dry, and then another coat was given. Took another 5 minutes, and then assembling it took another 10 minutes. So it's less than an hour for this silly behaviour. The hook that's about to be used up there was actually recycled from the kids' car seats that were broken down a while ago, and for some strange reason had hooks inside them that made good mounting hooks. So one of those was used, a couple of screws. Pretty silly, isn't it? It has been fun, the reactions though. The queen of the house saw it and went, ah, and a little bit of a shock. She just for a second, you know, looked up and saw it, huh, and then said kimoi, which is like kimochiorui, which means bad feeling, which is what she'd say if she saw a real one. If she saw a real one that was considerably smaller, she'd say that. So it was pretty good. That was pretty satisfying to get that response. And then one of the kids spotted it later and had a good laugh. So it seems to get a couple of seconds of shock followed up by a bit of a giggle. So that was worthwhile. So inevitably it'll end up in the rubbish anyway, in the recycling anyway. But in the meantime, we should get some good giggles from it. The occasional little surprise and a couple of giggles. Kids like it, that sort of thing, don't they? All right, so at what point of the video did you know what it was? Now, let's be honest now. That's a silly thing, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully it gave someone else a giggle. More videos coming soon.